Film School Slacker contains adult language and themes. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Film School Slacker. I am Megan and I am doing the intro this week because it is a flip the script episode.
Yes, it is.
Normally, I help my best friend Ian over there.
Hello.
Go through his watch list of movies. This week, it is my turn to take a dose of that medicine. So what are we watching this week?
We are watching Barbie. So the name officially is Barbie.
Oh, it's just Barbie.
It's just Barbie.
Movie.
Yeah, I really thought it was called The Barbie Movie, but it really is just called Barbie. So that's interesting. But 2023 fantasy comedy film directed by Greta Gerwig, written by Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach, produced by David Heyman, Margot Robbie, Tim Ackerley, Robbie Brenner, starring Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, America Ferrera, Kate McKinnon, Issa Rae, Rhea Perlman, Will Ferrell.
Rhea Perlman?
Uh-huh.
Oh, hell yeah.
Uh-huh. Cinematography, Rodrigo Prieto, edited by Nick Hoy. And the music is Mark Ronson and Andrew Wyatt.
Oh.
Yeah. Distributed by Warner Brothers, 114 minutes. And I don't know what the rating is.
I think PG-13.
I think it is too.
But
yeah, it is a yeah. It's quite an adventure, and I'm amazed that you haven't seen it yet. Probably because it was too popular, so you don't like to do things that are too popular.
You know, I was stoked when they announced that this was a thing. I was a huge Barbie girl when I was
in a Barbie world.
No, in the real world, which honestly sucks.
For real.
Didn't really when I was 5 years old.
No.
I was 5.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, no, I actually have in my, I think it's in my possession. It was like a little info sheet that we filled out when I went into kindergarten.
Okay.
And it was like, if you went into so-and-so's room, what would you find? And in all caps, my mom wrote Barbies and stuffed animals.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was a Barbie girl. I wasn't like a Dolly kind of girl. I was definitely like, I want to dress her up in outfits and I want to, make them kiss and all that stuff.
Right. Classic.
So, yeah,
make them kiss.
I had a pretty
extensive,
solid Barbie collection until I was like 10 or 11 years old. And then Bratz came out. And I played with those for a couple years. Okay.
Bratz were interesting.
Bratz are weird.
Yeah, like that's a weird. Like I kind of remember when they first started coming out. I'm like, is that the vibe? Like,
it is apparently. So yeah, when this movie was announced, when it was, when you would see clips or, ads or whatever, I was like, oh my God, I need to go see this movie, and I just never did because. Stuff
and things. Yeah. And then you miss the train and you're like, well, now I can't.
Yeah. And then I missed the train.
You're describing a sensation very familiar to me.
And then I was like, oh, well, it's on streaming. I'll watch it eventually. Right, and then we put it on the list for this thing. And so I was like, well, now I can't watch it without Ian. So
that is also a weird thing about this show is there's that weird thing where people are like, I'm going to put this on. I'm like, ooh, is it on my list? Do I need to...
Hold on.
Yeah.
Do I need to leave?
Do I need, is this going to ruin some quote-unquote content?
Hey, look, I made you some content.
Oh, I need to watch that again.
It's so good. But yeah, and I mean, there was also the whole Barbenheimer thing. I still haven't seen Oppenheimer.
I haven't either. Maybe that'll be a double blind for us.
I was gonna say maybe we do it tonight. No, you gotta work in the morning. I don't.
I know. No, that would be. I can hang not for Oppenheimer.
What do you mean you don't want to be up until 2 a.m.? But anyway, I'm excited.
What do you know? What do you know about it?
I mean, I know it's Margot Robbie, Barbie.
Yeah.
Something goes wrong in the world, and Ken kind of takes over because he's a little insecure little bitch.
Yep.
And then she fixes it magically. I don't know.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see.
I am really excited. I've definitely seen the clip of the the Closer I Am to Fine bit with the Indigo Girls. And she's just like singing along, rocking out in the car. And then Ken pops up and she's like, ah! So
no, it's fun.
I love that clip.
It's the world's capacity of pink paint was strained by this movie.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
And I've heard parts of, or maybe it was the whole thing of America Ferrera's speech.
Okay.
That's been referenced a lot.
Yeah. Yep. That's a good one.
And I hope you're prepared for some feminist rants.
Yeah. Lay them on me.
Woo.
Yeah.
So yeah, bring it on. I think we should roll the tape.
Roll it.
Closer I am to find. Okay. I love that song by the Indigo Girls.
Right.
I love the Indigo Girls in general. I don't know much of their discography, but I might have to like do a deep dive. Anyway.
Yeah.
Closer I Am to Find is fucking iconic. It's so girl powery and I love it. God damn it, this movie.
I was so amazed that you hadn't like watched it without me yet. I'm like, we get to get Megan's first reaction to this podcast.
There were some close calls. There were some moments where I'm like, I should just fucking watch this, but no, it's on the list.
We'll wait.
I can wait. I have some semblance of self-control. I'm gonna wait and watch it for the podcast.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad I did because wow. This movie hit so many nails on so many heads. And I just, and it did it with one of the most culturally iconic toys of the 20th century.
Right.
And
America Ferrera.
Oh my God.
If we're
like,
honest.
honestly, all of the casting was spot fucking on.
Yeah.
I mean, Helen Mirren called it best when she said to the producers, Margot Robbie is not the person you want to cast if you're trying to make this point. God,
that was when I
it.
lost my fucking shit with this movie. Was when they did that. Like, it is a movie that both is a little bit self-indulgent, but is also very self-aware. Yeah.
And like Helen Mirren, famously, unmarried, doesn't have kids, like very feminist.
Totally.
I mean, she was
come on our podcast
in the 70s. She was calling out male interviewers for like talking about her breasts or her you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Honestly, fucking icon. Helen Mirren, you're amazing. Come on my podcast.
Right.
But yeah, I'm floored. I am honestly really wanting to go to my parents' house and find the tub of Barbies that they have. Do
you think you still have most of those?
I think so.
Oh, man.
I think my mom mentioned that she still has a bunch of my Barbies somewhere.
Please like and subscribe if you want to like have an extra video.
Oh my God.
We have a YouTube page.
I would do an unboxing of all my old Barbies.
We should just do that.
I mentioned during the screening, but I had a midge Barbie, the pregnant Barbie.
I love that so much.
That came out, I think that was the last Barbie that I really wanted as a kid. I think she came out when I was like 9 or 10.
Oh man.
But yeah, she had this weird little Barbie baby.
Oh, I hate that so much.
That you would put in the belly, and then the belly would magnet to her abdomen.
I hate it.
And then she had a dress that would fit over. And I'm pretty sure it was the same dress she wore in the movie. Oh. It was like this light purple thing.
I've been told that, based on what I've heard, is that they were very accurate when it came to outfits and like set design where possible.
Oh yeah,
like it was apparently like
the roller skates alone. Like I'm sure I had a pair of those for my Barbies at some point.
Because I know that like for me, like I enjoyed this movie from a perspective of like production design and writing, but like it didn't mean a lot to me.
Right.
And I know that as we were watching, you were like, oh, fuck. Like, you would kind of call out little moments. I'm like, oh, and I knew that they had mentioned that, like, they were very attentive to details of the actual Barbie franchise.
Yeah.
But I didn't know a lot about the details of, like, what they'd actually captured.
Well, and, like, the whole opening sequence where she's in the shower, but there's no water coming out of the shower. Yes. And then she goes to, like, drink her coffee, but there's nothing in the cup.
Yeah.
And the toast, the butter on the toast or the waffle or whatever, like, just is a perfect, little swirl that just, plops onto the waffle.
Yep.
And the swimming pool and the waves that are just plastic that she can just walk on or run into in the case of Ken.
Yeah.
Like, that is...
Yeah.
That's what playing with Barbies is like. You don't fill... You don't fill the water glass with water because it's
stupid and
it's
like
1 inch tall.
Full. Yeah.
It's not even that. It's like 12 milligrams. I don't know. Some shit like that. But that just added to the realism of Barbie world,
the reality
which
of
is
it.
weird.
Which is
you know
weird.
What I mean?
And like just from the perspective of like, we didn't have them walk down the stairs.
Yeah, no, they don't walk down the stairs.
Floated outside. Like they didn't just capture the aesthetic, they captured the mechanics.
Yeah.
And to me, like as like a Minecraft and Lego kid, like that was my deal. I grew up with Legos, and then Minecraft was something that happened to me between like middle school and high school.
Yeah.
That was super classic. Like, it was, for me, it was one of those situations where we did the same thing. Like we built it, but then we had these people and we just like statically stuck them throughout the environment. And the thing with Minecraft was we were able to walk through the environment, right? We got to walk through the stairs. We had to build in what the elevator looked like and use it. And so that was so accurate. Like that was the relationship that I had with this movie, was where there was like, oh no, like the Barbie dream house was open. She just like
the houses are all
floated
open.
out, because what else were you gonna do? Like
and there's like no
go through it. There was no way to go.
There's no bad weather, so it's
right.
like,
you would just float through it.
It's all open.
It was perfect. Like it was exactly like it was. And this is a movie like, and I know I've probably talked about this before.
She doesn't change herself into different outfits.
Right. It just
they
happens.
just appear on her body.
Yeah, like that was one of those things where I've always said that one of my favorite things about movies is, and we didn't watch it on this show at this point yet, but like a movie for me is like Turning Red. Have you seen Turning Red? I haven't seen that. Okay, we should definitely put it on the list. But
put it on the what's it called list.
The flip the script list. Yeah, because it's another one of those where it's a Pixar, so we're both gonna cry and it's fine. God. Let's deal with it. I know it's fun. She never forgives me when I do these, but it's
you make
fun.
me feel emotions.
I know it's your least favorite thing,
and I've actually, I mean, not recently, but in the last couple of years, I've come to the realization that the characters I identify with in TV shows are the ones that are the most like stoic. Like I very much identify with like Rosa Diaz from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And it's like what emotions?
Yeah, we don't do those here.
We don't do that here.
I just believe in it as training for a good friend, like that's kind of like I
fair enough.
I only do the ones that are good. Like I don't want to give you feelings that are
you're
for no reason.
You're the therapist friend for a reason. I love you.
That's my whole thing. It's been my deal for a long time.
Yeah.
But that's another one that I really appreciate, and I'm not going to give you the spoilers about the movie. But
I've heard it's sort of a metaphor for the menstrual cycle and kind of becoming it
is and it isn't. I think that it could have, as a movie, it could have been a lot more direct.
Right.
And they've purposely made it a little less direct, only in the sense that I think they've made it more about becoming an adult woman.
Right.
And I appreciate that, because they were going to be like, is it your time of month? And she kind of played that down. And the reason that I think that they did that was because it wasn't just about being a woman. It was about being a Chinese, North American with Chinese Canadian woman.
Right.
And also just like the experience beyond just like having a menstrual cycle. Right. And I think that for me, it was great, because and this is a thing that I love about movies like that is they use a metaphor that puts us all outside of it.
Right.
And the whole point of the movie is to get you into May's headspace. And it does a good job of sucking you in and making you understand what that's all about. And I think that this movie does the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same kind of deal where it kind of does a good job of kind of pulling any man who's willing to listen would be able to understand the plight, you know, like understand the idea of it and understand it because it also kind of like throws men a bone.
Yeah.
In a way. And so and not that I identify with, I have my own kind of quibbles with the Ken storyline, but like overall, I really like the way that this movie is just like, especially America Forever Speech, which I'm sure we'll get to a little more into detail, but like it's a movie that I'm like, oh, okay. No, I get, fair enough. I understand. Yeah.
So should we get to the most anticipated part of
please.
this whole thing for you?
Let's get those notes in for you.
My first note is because it starts with just Helen Mirren's narration over in like Arches National Park. And then it becomes, I'm like, so
and we both,
and I'm like, where are y'all's parents? Because it's just a bunch of like little
children.
girls, like little girls playing with baby dolls.
Yeah.
And Helen Mirren points that out. She's like, and then there was Barbie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I get it now. And it's
12 feet tall.
And it's literally just the opening of 2001: A Space Odyssey,
which
in a much more interesting way.
Please watch listen to our episode of 2001: Space Odyssey where we both barely stayed awake.
Yeah. And then my next note is, God damn it, Margot Robbie, I love you so much.
Right.
All caps. Yes, smash the babies. Fuck domestic labor. Because at that point, Helen Mirren has pointed out that the dolls that were made for girls up until that point were babies.
Right.
And they were basically like training
mother training. It was mother training.
Mother training and domestic labor, and the babies had high chairs and little irons for little girls and the little kitchen setups and then the little girls are just smashing all of this shit once Barbie comes along, and I'm like, fuck yes, absolutely.
Well, yeah, she made a good point where it was like, that's not like a bad type of play, but it isn't the only type of play that should be available for girls.
And I mean, and I think I mentioned this in the intro, but I was very much a Barbie girl.
In a Barbie world.
I was not really a baby doll person.
Right.
I had a Bitty Baby, which is the American Girl baby doll version.
Sure. Okay.
But I don't think I played with it that much. I gravitated toward Barbie.
Did you have American Girl dolls?
I had two.
Okay.
I had Samantha and I had Kit.
I know that's like a whole thing of its own that I don't really understand, but I know that was like a whole thing.
That's a whole other podcast episode, my friend.
That's gonna go on
because,
the Patreon list.
Holy shit, I loved my American Girl dolls.
Okay. Because they were expensive too.
Oh,
right?
they were expensive.
Okay.
They were $100+ a doll, and then each doll had their own storyline and books that went along with it.
Right. I know they had lore. I knew that.
I read all of the American Girl books that I could.
Okay.
I like there was Molly, who was from 1941, 1942, World War II America.
Right. I know Molly's the only one I know about. Yeah.
There was Felicity, who was Revolutionary War.
Felicity looks at us while we sleep.
Kit was from the Great Depression.
Okay.
Samantha was from like 1904.
Okay.
So like turn of the century.
Sure.
And then, they each had their own accessories, they had their own friends, they had their own storylines.
Okay.
It was a whole thing. And yeah, like I said, that's its own podcast episode. But Barbie, for me Barbie Barbie is all inclusive. It's, you know, she's a
Right.
doctor, she's a
whatever.
lawyer, she's the president, she's a veterinarian, she's, you know, the list goes on. She's a fucking mermaid, she's a fairy, she's a, you know, a princess, she's in a fancy dress going to a ball, like she's literally everything that you could be. And at the same time, you know, she could be the wife, the mother, the caretaker, because she had Skipper, who was her younger sister. She had Kelly, who was also her younger sister.
So riddle me this. I don't like. So I watched there's a YouTuber named Ted Nevison, who's a lot of fun. He's done a series of videos. My favorite of his are also ones he shared with a co-YouTuber named Eddie Burback, where they did a trek where they visited both. First, probably 3 years ago, they visited all of the rainforest cafes in North America as like a road trip.
I love it.
Right. It's a great.
When can we duplicate this?
I'm gonna show you at some point, and maybe tonight. It may not be tonight. And
I got
then
nothing going on tomorrow.
Exactly.
Until noon.
And then the next day, and then the next episode they did was all of the Margaritavilles in the North America.
Yes!
Yeah, it's phenomenal. It's so good. But
oh my God, now I want to do all of the American Girl stores. Is that where we're going with this?
Maybe. I don't know. The point was... No, that's great though, because I've been wanting them to do one since. I know they never will, because my God, that sounds terrible. But
oh my God, I totally want to do this.
Let's do it. So they did those two, but Ted Nevison did a video where he watched every like legacy Barbie movie.
Oh damn!
In a row,
Oof.
like over like a week or like whatever it was, and he like you just watched him slowly lose his mind.
Yeah.
And and then another great video of his was he was like signing stuff for something at like a YouTuber house in LA. He was like visiting, and he accidentally ate a Nerds rope that was actually an edible.
I think you showed me that one.
It was 400 milligrams.
And he's just like, so that's not great.
He's like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die. Anyway, moral of the story. Oof. So he's the same guy. So he did this.
Gotcha.
He did this video where he watched all these
all the Barbie
movies, and they were a mixture of fascinating and terrible.
Yeah.
But what I don't know a lot about is like the physical experience of a Barbie.
Yeah.
Because I maybe had like 2 G.I. Joes and I wasn't terribly interested in them.
And you didn't have sisters.
I didn't. And so
that's what I'm here for.
I know, I appreciate it. My only sister, according to my parents, is a 3-year-old Yorkie, which doesn't really help me with the Barbie situation.
No.
And
chew toys, absolutely.
Absolutely. She can tell you all about her little edible ducks with squeakers. She loves those fuckers. But so now we're gonna include a picture of Fez in the next
absolutely.
But anyway, she is pretty cute. That's her only skill.
Yeah.
But my question is, so like American Girl dolls versus Barbies.
Yes.
How much were Barbies at the time?
And Barbies were anywhere from, you know, I want to say $5 to $35 plus dollars.
Okay.
A lot of the ones I had were probably in like the $15-$20 range.
Okay.
It depended on like
in like the early aughts kind of era.
in the late 90s, early aughts.
Okay.
I
literally like that is something I just like don't know the price.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay.
But I know there were some limited edition Barbies that I had, like there were some that came out in 2000 that were like the hot toy.
Okay.
And I think there was like 4 or 5 different ones, but they were all the same, like I want to say Millennial Girl or something like that. I know.
Oh no.
And my parents, my aunt ended up getting my cousin and I, who are the same age. My cousin and I, 2 of the Barbie, or one each, because she went to New York and bought them there, and it was a whole thing. Because they were limited edition, they were expensive. They came with all kinds of little accessories and cool shit, and Yeah. Now I'm curious as to
When it
what.
was. Yeah.
I remember, I think her name was Tori.
Come on, Tori.
But she had like rollerblade. She was more of the punky one.
Sure.
It was almost like they were like Spice Girls, but
Okay.
not, but Barbie. But anyway.
That like all that Venice Beach stuff was just like very like, oh, it's the 80s. We're back to Lost Boys. Oh no.
Yeah, but these were supposed to be like New York City, like East Coast Barbies almost.
Interesting.
It was weird.
Okay.
Anyway,
I find that just so I mean, like,
my notes.
as like sorry, back to your notes,
Yeah,
but
no.
like I do have to say, like, I find that really fascinating because it's like not something I ever knew about.
Yeah.
I didn't know about, like, and not to like
And, like,
I'm
I
sorry,
didn't-
Shelby, I didn't mean to like make it sound like we didn't know anything about like any fashion, but like that was like
Well,
not a
but, like-
thing. Like I didn't know about like being dressed up for something until I
Yeah.
was like literally being dressed up by my theater department.
Right.
You know, like
Yeah.
it's totally different. Yeah.
You didn't understand like costuming or
No, not at
you know,
all.
yeah, which I mean makes sense. You were a boy. You didn't have to really do that.
No, truly. Yeah.
Like you just
yeah.
because domestic labor is done by your mom anyway.
Ba-dum-bum. Nah, Shelby, to be fair, was like, no, you're doing your own fucking laundry. And I'm like, and I appreciate that
Oh.
about her. Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah. No, like we did, I mean, like she did do, like, she would do, like, if you're here for dinner, there will be dinner. And I appreciate that about her.
Oh.
However, like, at the same time, like, you're in high school, do your own fucking laundry.
Yeah.
And like that I also appreciate because like that was like and do dishes because by the
Right.
time that I was in college I had a mix of there was like two different kinds of roommates I had during that time, and that was the kind that I really enjoyed where we all pitched in and
Yeah.
did stuff, and then the ones where it was like, I don't know, my mom did
I don't
everything.
know.
I'm like,
Yeah.
did she assume all your roommates would do stuff, or like were you supposed to do stuff too? Like that
Right.
was anyway.
So I looked it up, and it was the Generation Girl from 1998.
Nice.
So I was wrong
phenomenal.
about the millennial,
Phenomenal.
but like 1998.
That's
is pretty much
not
the
that's millennial, yeah.
But yeah, the Generation Girl Barbies were a big thing when I was little. Anyway, my notes.
Yeah.
I super appreciate the history lesson Helen Mirren.
Right.
BRB. I'm gonna move to Barbie World. JK about the BRB.
I'm gonna stay.
Like I'm just gonna stay right here and not,
Come back.
not
Yeah,
come back
yeah,
ever
fair.
because it seems like a
They got
utopia.
they have their shit figured out.
They have their shit figured out. They
Yeah.
can hold emotion and logic in their brain at the
That's
same
amazing.
time.
It's amazing.
When does Alan get to beach off?
And we talked about this during the episode, but like,
I'm gonna beach you. I'm
I'm
gonna beach off.
I'm gonna beach
off with you.
Beach off with you.
God damn it. It's
Alan-
just perfect.
Alan is my HBO
Yeah.
Max profile
yeah.
picture, which I don't know. I felt a kindred spirit with Alan. I don't know.
I think Alan is underrated.
I agree. He was great.
I think he's great. He is the evolved man.
I think they did him dirty in the movie.
Probably,
because they
yeah.
kind of left him like, and like to be like, it's both a joke and not a joke. Where I
Nobody wants to fuck Alan.
right, like it's only a joke in the sense that I identify with that as a joke, but also like not a joke.
Yeah.
But I think that at the same time, like he's sort of kind of outside of everything.
Yeah.
Like there's like this like play. There's like
He's
a power
got this
play.
weird awareness.
Yeah, like he's sort of meta the whole
Yeah.
time, and that's the part that I feel very identified
Yeah.
with, where like Barbie and Ken are playing this game where I'm like, oh my god, you guys just fucking holy shit.
Okay.
And at
just
the same
sit
time, like,
down and talk.
and Alan's just like, I don't know, you guys, I see
Aaron-
this the whole time.
Is Aaron the Aaron, Jesus Christ. Is Alan the therapist?
Yeah.
He's the
Yeah.
the third party, the therapist
Yeah, he's the
of the
third
group.
party. No, for sure, he's the meta narrative character. He's outside the story the whole time, in my opinion.
Brian Gosling was perfect casting as Ken.
Oh my god, yes.
Absolutely perfect.
Absolutely perfect.
And you've heard the story of how he accepted the role or how he got the role?
No.
I I think he was approached about the role, and then he saw his daughter's Ken doll face down in the mud next to like a lemon in the backyard, and sent a picture of that to Greta Gerwig and was like, I will be your Ken. His story must be told.
His story must be told.
Just like, and I love the fact that he has daughters too.
Yeah.
And played this role
for them.
And that's just so heartwarming to me. Ryan Gosling, you were a gem.
In our last episode, did we even mention that? Was it Sigourney Weaver who accepted the role because of her daughter?
It was her daughter's favorite.
Yeah. That is not an uncommon story.
That was just us watching Holes for funsies.
Was it watching? Oh, that was Holes, not That wasn't even Galaxy Quest. That was just Holes. Oh God.
Holes.
Also, you guys, how good is Holes?
I love the thing I say was like, I am both aware that I'm tired of this, Grandpa, and that's too damn bad.
It's so true.
So true.
It's a good movie, you guys. We've both seen it already, so we can't.
We should do
legally,
like a.
We really should do like a series where it's like a movie that both of us have seen.
Yeah.
We just need to like. Anyway, I'm gonna make a poll on Spotify. If you watch on Spotify or listen on Spotify, just like vote yes if you want us to do like episodes like of movies that we've both seen.
Yeah.
But like want to just cover for funsies.
Oh God,
yeah.
yes.
Please let us know.
So Barbie, it does the whole. Have you guys ever thought about dying? I'm like, way to cover up your insecurity for the good of the group. Good night, Barbies. I'm definitely not thinking about death anymore. God. It's like totally how I'm gonna go to bed every night now.
Totally.
Like, totally not thinking about
my
death
roommate's
anymore.
so pissed at me for that. Yeah, but totally.
Well, maybe if he didn't scream it. Jesus. And then after that, things start to go awry in Barbie Land.
Right.
And I said, it's okay, Barbie. We've all had a hungover morning. Like, we've all had to get ready for work while we're hungover.
A rough morning.
And the waffle is burnt, and the coffee isn't good, and the shower is too cold.
Yep.
And it's awful, and our outfit doesn't make sense. It's fine.
Exactly.
I think Alan is my fave.
Yep.
The Simu Liu
Ken
did like the cat about to puke move.
Yeah.
During the
couple
flat
of them
feet
did
scene.
actually. Yeah.
It was just like
so
I'm
good.
like, oh God, I feel like I need to like put you on hairball food or something. Like they did the whole like the you know what I mean, the cat about to throw up.
Someone online
movement.
did a bit where they were like, hey, how do you they're like just asking for a friend, how do I feel like, give me the energy quickly to get up and do something? I'm just really stuck on the couch. And someone's just like, the sound of your cat heaving in the next room.
Yes.
And it was like, yep, no, it's that actually works.
Nothing will wake me out of a dead sleep faster than the sound of one of my animals. There was a moment where they played a little bit of Spice Girls. I'm like, Spice Girls, hell yeah. And then she goes to Weird Barbie, and
Barbie?
Weird Barbie's dog just poops all over the place, but it poops weird little plastic pellets. And I'm like, okay, if only my dog pooped weird plastic pellets. I also totally made a Weird Barbie at some point in my life.
I think everyone did. They just really nailed it.
Me and some neighbor girls. So I had multiple Barbie stashes, like multiple Barbie caches.
Oh, no.
Well, so I had one at my mom and stepdad's house.
Just wandering around your house,
my main house,
like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Well, no, but like I had one at my mom at the house where I primarily lived with my mom and stepdad. I had one at my dad's house, and then I had one at my grandparents' house. And at my grandparents' house, there were a couple girls my age that lived down the street, and but we would play together. And one day, I don't know, we just got a bug up our butts, so we played hair salon with the Barbie.
Yeah, you did.
And cut Barbie's long blonde hair and put like nail polish
a fuck
colors.
ass bob. Yeah.
It was literally a fuck ass bob with like neon green nail polish streaks and definitely made a weird Barbie.
Yeah.
I think everyone who had a Barbie did at some point.
That makes sense. No,
You know?
I appreciated Weird Barbie because she knew what her deal was, you know?
Yeah.
And she was just like, I'm here to help the other Barbies, but
Yeah.
also know I'm fucking weird. And I'm always in
And I'm
cross
okay
legs
with
now.
that.
Yeah. Splits all the time.
Splits all the time. Sad and mushy and complicated. Like, hey,
Hey now.
hey.
Hey.
Takes two to rip a portal, if you know what I mean.
You know what I mean?
There's just so many good lines.
Oh, there's a lot of one-liners in here.
I'm like, this quantum mechanics of Barbie world versus real world.
They don't
is
explain it well enough.
fascinating.
Yeah.
You know what? I am a-okay with
I love that. I was
with
curious
the-
about your opinion on that.
with the suspension of disbelief that this
Okay.
movie requires. I'm a-okay with
I mean,
it because
Will Ferrell was involved at this point, so
because the production design was so fucking good.
yeah.
And just it didn't really need to be over explained.
Right. Right.
I think Greta Gerwig is
She's so
fucking
good.
fantastic
She's
filmmaker.
So good.
I can only hope that at some point I have 1/16 of her
I know.
talent.
Same. She's so good.
Kate McKinnon is a treasure.
Truly.
I loved the specificity of the banner when she's leaving Barbie World. It was like
Her sending away
Yeah.
banner. Yeah.
it was like
And to avoid cellulite.
yeah.
It's too late for me. Enjoy.
Yeah. The whole odyssey of how to get to the real world.
I love and it was a great example of the set design.
Yeah.
Which is so good, like that very practical but over the top set design. It was charming.
Okay. So she's in the car.
Yep.
First leg of the journey.
Yep.
Singing Closer I Am to Find with, just like belting it out in the car.
Right.
And Ken pops up in the back. She's like, "Ah!" And they have their banter and she's like, "Do you have your rollerblades with you?" And he's like, "I literally go nowhere without them." The neon rollerblades was in all caps. Would it be weird to get a tattoo of the neon rollerblades that says, "I literally go nowhere without them"?
You know that our tattoo artist would.
Oh God,
do
yes.
that for you so hard.
Oh yeah. My next note is God, the production design.
Oh,
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's just fucking immaculate.
Perfection.
They get to the real world and they're in bright ass neon outfits,
that 90s
rollerblading
crazy
down
land. Yeah.
down Venice Beach. And she's feeling self-conscious for the first time, and Ken's
Yup.
like, I feel great.
I feel great.
I feel admired. I feel, all this stuff that I don't feel when I'm back home.
Right.
And then the creep comes up and grabs Barbie's butt and she fucking punches him in the face. I'm like,
good.
hell yes, punch that creep.
Yep.
I'm like, the funk remix of Thus Spake Zarathustra.
So good.
Talk about things I didn't know that I needed, but
Right.
now I
But
can't.
now you know, and it's too late.
Yeah.
No.
And they're like, Ken is, looking around at all this man stuff. And
Yep.
I'm like, I don't think the LAPD mounted police wear cowboy hats, but
Do not.
I could be wrong.
They might.
I don't know.
I don't think they do.
That man montage though, of all the weird shit. It's so
Starting with Bill Clinton.
starting with Bill Clinton. Like, that's not a
Not
great
where I would
place
start
to start,
personally,
but
but sure,
and then
sure.
going to like Reagan, and I'm like,
I know.
"Ugh."
But to be fair,
Not
it set
inaccurate.
the tone for Ken's deal.
Not inaccurate.
Yeah.
So we get to Barbie on the bench,
Yep.
trying to find the girl who's playing with her.
Right.
And we see, Barbie being put in a box and brought to Goodwill. I'm like, is this just Toy Story 3?
Literally.
The first movie to ever actually make me cry.
Fun fact.
Are you
I have
fucking kidding me?
never seen Toy Story. I've only seen the first 2 Toy Stories.
Okay, put it on the list.
I know, but like,
holy shit.
I don't know that I'm ready.
I wasn't ready.
I've been putting it off for a long time.
I wasn't ready for Coco,
right.
and you fucking
I sure did.
made me watch that.
I came in like a wrecking
Yeah, you
ball.
did.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
And then you made me feel feelings.
I know.
So I'm gonna make you feel feelings. How's it feel, bitch? And she's sitting on the bus bench, and this old woman, sits next to her, and she's just like, "You're beautiful." It's like, I know. Like, hell yeah, you're beautiful.
She just that woman Han Solo'd Margot Robbie, and I
Apparently,
love that for her.
That woman was like a big time costume designer in Hollywood.
Great.
And I'm like,
that.
I love that for her.
Yeah.
Like just women supporting women.
Yeah.
Just in that little moment.
A great moment. Yeah.
So great.
So good.
And then we get the FBI calling Mattel headquarters. And I wrote down, "Don't sass me, Aaron. Don't crap the bed, Aaron."
Aaron.
Aaron. I'm like, oh, I wrote that down because I know an Aaron who don't sass me, Aaron. I'm like, it's weird that Will Ferrell. Jesus Christ.
You might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
That Will Ferrell plays the bad guy in 2 toy-based movies.
He does.
Because he played the bad guy in the Lego movie.
Yeah, he sure did.
And I'm like,
it's been a long time since I've seen that. I should watch it.
It's a good, like,
it is. It holds up. I
haven't seen the second one.
Okay.
But I have seen like
Batman.
Lego
I've
Batman.
seen Lego Batman. Yeah. Oh man.
Which is
time.
Awesome. Whisper telephone is the corporate way of doing things.
It is though.
It's just
Can't
like
confirm.
Like once it gets to the top, is just I don't know.
I love it.
Aaron and Alan have similar vibes. Like I think Aaron, what was it? Dinkle?
Dinkus.
Something like that.
What it was.
He has very much kind of the.
He sees what's happening, but doesn't want to step on toes.
Yeah. Like they have very similar vibes.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong about that. Yeah.
And then they go to the high school, and Barbie's like, I just feel this general fear about nothing in particular, but everything.
Yo.
And then
so real.
And then like one of the teachers is like, that's called anxiety.
That's called anxiety.
I'm like, okay, calm the hell down. You're fine.
Oh my god.
Not gonna lie, I was totally a Sasha when I was in middle school and high school.
That tracks.
Just
the yes.
very anti-Barbie.
Yeah.
And I think that that comes with like growing up and leaving your childhood behind is you kind of have to hate it for a while.
As a person who knew you through a quarter of that, that's correct.
Like,
very correct.
and you just kind of have to hate everything you loved as a kid.
Yeah.
Because
or just anything you know at the time.
Yeah. You have to separate yourself from it.
Generally kind of hateful, and that's fair, I guess.
I don't know if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments.
Yeah.
And during that whole montage, not montage, but the whole scene where Sasha's kind of ripping Barbie to shreds.
Fuck, she read her to filth.
Read her to filth. Ken is in the library reading about patriarchy
and just
horses,
vibing with it,
and just being like, "Oh my god, this is awesome!" Like this is why we shouldn't let men read.
Right.
Why do we even teach men to read?
That's not the takeaway. Other than the fact that unless you are the kind of man who believes that horses are an extension of the patriarchy, then maybe
I have a note about that later.
Oh, perfect. Well, then we'll
horses
get to that.
Are men extenders.
No.
Ew.
I hate that in so many ways.
Gross. And then so cut to Barbie, at corporate Mattel headquarters.
Yep.
And they're just like, yeah, just get in the box. And they
they
show like the little twisty ties
but
that every Barbie had around her wrists. Okay, my question is, where was the hair thing? Because every fucking Barbie in every fucking box had this weird like plastic
I hate that.
cover on the hair.
Oh no.
That stuck the hair to the back of the box so it would look pretty in the box.
I don't like that.
But that thing was fucking impossible to get off, without ripping the Barbie's hair to shreds. I don't know. I'm like,
impossible to beach off.
it was impossible to beach off. And I'm like, where was that? Because that would have been
That's true accuracy.
like that would have been true at like the most accurate part of the film. But Barbie gets out of the box because they go to tighten the twisty ties, and she's like, whoa,
I'm not of this shit.
don't like this.
Yeah.
And then every single man at Mattel was hilariously incompetent.
Yes.
Like the CEO tries to go over the cubicles.
Oh. And one of
gets,
his right hand men is Kevin Swain from Eurovision, and you're either my brother and sister in law who will appreciate this, who I know don't listen to this podcast, or it makes no difference to you. But anyway, that's it. That's all. But I can confirm that is who that is. I looked it up.
And then they get to the exit with the turnstiles, and they're like, I need a key card. Who has a key card?
I can't hop over it. It's
like
fine.
They can't hop over it, and Barbie had just previously demonstrated that you could totally hop over it. Whatever.
I've always done that when I've like exited and entered at work, and I've been like, these are not secure.
I could just hop over these. All caps, Rhea Perlman.
Yes.
She's the inventor. Yeah.
Yes.
We don't find out until later, but yes.
But yes.
She was
Ruth
Handler, who invented Barbie, named her after her daughter, Barbara Handler. And we find out that it was Gloria's existential crisis that brought Barbie to the real world, not Sasha's.
Depression Barbie. Yeah.
What was it? Debilitating thoughts about death.
Yeah, the mortality Barbie. Yeah. Perfect.
Horses are men extenders. Ew.
I hate that so much.
Will Ferrell refers to Gloria as my executive words lady. Again, just like kind of pointing out how incompetent
he is.
Well, how incompetent, I don't want to say generalizing, but how incompetent men are without women.
Sure.
Without behind the scenes women, but that's a whole thing.
I'll put it out there. All of the women in my world are my leadership.
Yeah.
But anyway, but
they've
I'm
gotten
also
really good at hiding the patriarchy.
that
which is pointed out to Ken earlier in the movie.
I also just want to point out, this is a good time to point out that like Mattel co-signed this movie.
Yeah.
And I find that either weirdly like not observant or very progressive, and I don't know which.
I'm kind of wondering. Well, Mattel doesn't really exist as its own entity anymore.
Does it not?
No, it was bought by someone.
Oh, well, let me look.
It was bought by another company, wow. And I'm kind of wondering if their leadership is female. I don't know, but
I'm listening.
So they go back to Barbie World, and Ken has taken over with the ideas of the patriarchy, and he says something along the lines of the logistical evolutionary conclusion of the fact that the patriarchy is the best or some shit like that. And I'm like, that sentence makes me want to vomit.
I sure do hate that.
I really fucking hated every single part of what you just said. And during that confrontation, Ken says, "You failed me to Barbie." And it's just like, how? She didn't fail you. First of all, no. So Ken is doing what Barbie did to him so she would know how he feels. which is a pretty immature reaction. And
Yeah.
is not great. And then he throws her lady fashions out off of the out of the dream house.
Right.
And I was like, not the lady fashions, like
But
her
it does point out what each one of them are. as
her
it
paisley
leaves.
pants
Yes.
and
Yes.
just oh jeez.
Oh, fun fact, by the way, Mattel is its own traded company.
It is.
Yes, but it
Oh.
does have a man as its CEO.
Ouch.
Yeah. So none of that was wrong.
So now I'm just gonna picture Will Ferrell. Jesus Christ. Will Ferrell.
Might seem crazy.
I don't know what to say.
Sorry.
I'm just picturing like Pharrell in a curly wig
Can we get that?
trying to
Pharrell
do
and Will Ferrell,
But
please
like-
come on our podcast.
but like literally like they've switched places
Yes.
in my brain.
no. I want
And
this
now I want that music
I want
video.
it so bad.
How have they not done this already?
'Cause I'm happy, clap along.
Anyway. Then there's the Depression Barbie ad where it's like, she hasn't changed clothes in 7 days and she's, she's just gonna lay in bed and scroll on Instagram for 7 hours.
So
I'm like,
dark.
first of all,
So fucking
shut
dark.
up.
Yeah.
Second of all, stop. It's too accurate.
Truly.
And then so Gloria and Sasha are leaving Barbie world
Right.
to go back to the real world.
Yep.
And Alan is the
Wait. Sasha and wait.
the daughter, the mother and daughter.
Oh yes.
are going back.
to the real world now.
And then Alan is in the backseat of the car. He's the stowaway this time.
That's right. The
And I'm just
scream
like,
happens again.
Alan!
Hey.
And then Alan proceeds to kick ass.
Yeah, he does.
He kicks the ass of the Kens,
yeah.
trying to build the wall,
We love right.
which I loved. I
throwing
loved
that
the
out there.
comment where it was, as soon as they figure out how to build that wall out instead
Instead
of up.
So good.
Just
So good.
I feel like that might have been like a little bit of a Trump dig.
Oh, 100%. I
don't know, maybe a ladder.
I'm maybe a ladder. I'm a huge Alan stan. I'm just putting it out there.
Same.
Love Alan.
honestly. Either you're brainwashed or you're weird and ugly. And that is
I know.
that is
I know. It ruined me the first time I heard it.
I
Personally.
just the fucking accuracy
I
of this
know.
movie
I hate it.
is
It's rough.
rough.
It is.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm very glad I have a therapist appointment coming up
Yo.
soon because fuck.
Therapist canceled on me, and
Ouch.
I mean, luckily this movie is like mostly a romp for me, but there's a couple
it's
of moments
fun.
that are like, oof.
It's a fun movie. And then they're going through the Nobel Prize Barbie. She's not dead. She's just having an existential crisis. I'm like, same though.
Right.
So they come up with the plot to unbrainwash all of the Barbies,
Right.
to get them away from their Kens and put things right in Barbie world.
Right.
And stereotypical Barbie goes to Ken and is like, kind of playing into his stuff, and
Right.
and
Right.
he closes the door and goes around the corner and is just like, sublime.
That is, I have done that
was
twice.
improvised.
I heard that.
by Ryan
I did hear that.
Gosling.
It's so good. Sublime.
Absolutely.
So good.
Every woman knows the feeling of being played guitar at.
Oh God.
Oof. It is not a great feeling.
I'm familiar with being played guitar near, and
It's
I
just
still don't like
what
that.
do you expect me to do here?
I'm
Because
so sorry.
do you expect me to just like pull your pants down and start blowing you
Right.
because you can play an instrument? Or
Right.
but also the lyrics of Push by Matchbox 20 are actually perfect for this.
The music was pretty impeccable.
The
The
music
whole
is
time.
absolutely
Yeah.
one of the
It
things
was
that
good.
just makes this movie perfect in my eyes.
Lizzo asking if she's good girl. Like that's you good. You good girl.
I I wasn't done singing.
It's so good.
Lizzo, hometown girl.
Truly, yeah.
But yeah, just I want to push you down. Well, I will. Well, I will. I want to push you around.
Right.
Yeah, well, I will. Like,
Yeah,
I want to take you for granted.
No, it's too real.
It's so.
I know.
It's like, especially in the context of this song, like, I kind of want to dig into the history of that song.
Right?
Because
do you know a lot about it? I don't.
I don't.
Okay.
It came out. It's another '90s classic, like
well,
Closer
I
End of
will. Yeah.
and
what
like Matchbox 20, Rob Thomas, from what I pick up or from what I can understand, is not like a toxic kind of guy, but
right.
I could very well be wrong about
right.
that. Please let me know if I am.
Yeah, we've been wrong.
I have definitely been wrong before.
Been wrong before.
But yeah, the lyrics of Push are perfect. I loved Mermaid Ken as a character. John Cena.
Right.
Whenever he shows up in anything, I'm just like, I loved him as a mermaid. And then in this scene, he has a little ukulele that he's playing at Mermaid Barbie. And I think that's perfect. It's no notes.
Right.
I loved that all of the Barbie houses that have been taken over by Kens have big screen TVs everywhere, because like that's such a dude thing.
Right.
Like a big screen TV is such a dude thing. Like, I don't even mean like a toxic dude thing. I mean, it's just like a thing. I think my dad has like a 75-inch screen TV that he sits 5 feet away from in his house. I'm like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Why? Why do we need a giant ass TV? I'm okay with a normal size TV.
I've always been a medium sized TV that's really good quality. That's always kind of been my deal. Also, I did Google Push by Matchbox 20.
Yeah.
And what I will say is Rob Thomas wrote the lyrics about the stress of falling out of love, and he stated that it was from a personal experience.
Okay.
And he did not. It was about the male presenting person in the relationship being abused, not the female presenting person in the relationship being abused. He was initially. I also looked. He was initially reluctant to letting the Barbie movie use it.
Oh.
Because he thought it was going to get mocked.
Right.
And in fact, a number of people in the cast thought it was written for the movie.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. So that was like a thing.
Okay. Given how young some of the cast members are,
like Issa
I
Rae totally thought it was written for the movie.
Yeah, I get it.
And so so Rob Thomas was like a little bit concerned. He's like he didn't have a problem with it on the face of it.
Right.
But he was like, I don't want, like, he's like, I wrote it from a perspective of it being like legit.
It's
like,
a really personal thing for me.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want it made fun of.
And like
it wasn't made fun of. It
wasn't. And so according to the stuff I read, basically he was pleasantly surprised that it was taken very seriously.
Yeah.
And the whole movie was both taken very seriously and as sort of a farce or as a tribute.
Yeah.
And so he was happy with the fact that he let it get used.
I'm glad.
But it was like definitely one of those things where he's like, this is the potential to be like kind of a problem for me.
Oh yeah. No, I absolutely understand where he's coming from with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the screens everywhere being one of the like telltale signs of men taking over a space.
It was pretty good.
Is hilarious to me.
So sorry to like tangent again,
No,
but my brother and sister-in-law and I went on a walk a week ago or whatever, and we were at park.
I love
and I do too.
Park.
It's a nice walk, and they've got this island in the middle of the lake.
Yeah.
And there's like two little kind of jets out into the water, and you can kind of look at these like beautiful houses on the lake, and one of them just had this like, I don't know. It had to be like an 85-inch TV. And it was one of those things where we're standing there with all the windows up.
Like
and we're
you
just
could
like,
clearly see what they were
yes!
watching.
And we're standing there,
from
we're just like,
across
and
the
we're
lake.
like, 2 things. Don't walk around your living room naked. 2, like, change the fucking channel.
We can
I want to watch
see
some Great
you're
British
watching
Bake
porn.
Off. Yeah, like if you watch pornography, we will know. We will know 100%.
Hilarious. And then the Kens get into a Sharks versus Jets dance
Yes, so good.
fight, which they seem to be confused about.
Totally.
Then we get the Ken song, the I'm Just Ken.
Yeah.
They come riding up on imaginary horses.
Yes,
And
they
I'm
sure
like,
do.
that's a Monty Python
like hobby
throwback.
horse style
Yeah.
situation. Yeah.
So they have the fight. The Barbies take back control, and Ryan Gosling Ken is very unhappy. He's
Yeah.
He's sobbing on Barbie's bed, and he's like, no, I'm fine, I'm okay.
I'm doing what I can to not.
He's like, I'm an evolved man. I know it's okay to cry.
I would do what I could to not cry on Margot Robbie's bed, but it'd be hard.
You know what? I would cry on Margaret, but I'm a woman, so it's okay.
I know there's different expectations there,
Yeah.
but like I would also do that.
But his whole thing is it's Barbie and Ken.
Right.
Who am I as
Without-
Ken
Right.
without Barbie? So he's literally based his whole personality on being Barbie's boyfriend, on being Beach, on being, and
Yep.
Barbie's the one to point out to him, like, who are you?
Who are you?
Yeah. But like, you're not your house, you're not your girlfriend, you're not your mink, your mink coat.
Right.
Like, maybe it's Barbie and it's Ken.
Right.
And that, I'm like, spread the message far and wide. Like, men aren't the trappings of their life.
Right.
They aren't their house. They aren't their car. They aren't their girlfriend. I don't know how we ended up here
Right.
as
But
a society.
to be fair, it's a very easy trapping to fall into.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, 'cause
and not just
at the
men
same
fall into
time-
it, women fall into it too.
Totally. But it
Especially-
is a thing. Like, I mean, like, because
Especially in an Instagram world where
totally.
we
It's made that less gendered than ever.
Yeah.
But like that's definitely a thing. Like, and part of that, from my perspective, and obviously my perspective is specific because I'm not in a relationship.
Right.
But like there's an element of just being like, hey, are you a man in your 30s? Well, you better at least be, have the ability to have shelter over your head in a car that doesn't look like shit. Because otherwise people are going to not want to date you because there's something obviously wrong with you.
Right.
And even then there is something wrong with you, but at least you have a nice car and a house. That's been kind of beat into you as because you have to be like perceived as something for that make you worthy, essentially.
And I mean, the same goes for, everybody.
Totally.
Like, theys, thems, women,
Yeah.
ladies, and gentle fops.
And I don't disagree with you. I think that the reason, I think the interesting call out from this perspective is if you are like masculine presenting, I think that there is this unique perception that you need to be a provider.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
In a specifically masculine way.
Yeah. And that's a lot of what all the internet discourse around
100%.
being
like
a
freaking Andrew
quote
Tates of it
unquote
all.
being a man is
right
is you need to be a provider. You have to and you can't just provide basic necessities. You have to provide the best of everything. You have to provide a really nice car and a really nice house and a nice neighborhood with good schools that your kids can go to, and it's fine to want all of that, but it's not fine to
make that part of the brand and the identity of that person.
Base your entire personality on the things that you have, not the things that you are.
So
if you are
Meghan, I'm not anything without it though.
Yes, you are.
I have no personality.
You have plenty of
I'm just
personality.
gonna curl up on the floor. It'll be fine. She'll drag me away later.
I'll come back and get you.
I'm gonna do the rest of the thing from the floor in my office. It's
Okay.
fine.
But yeah, it's. I really want men to stop. I mean,
Stop
period.
It right there. Yeah.
I really want people to stop basing people's worth on material shit.
100%.
And like, I mean, that being said, it's hard to judge people based on who they are when you don't know them.
Agreed.
That's
Right.
when we look at the accoutrement, the whatever they're presenting themselves. It's a whole fucking complicated conversation, man. It's hard, and being a human is
fucking annoying.
Fucking annoying as shit. It's complicated.
It is.
Like, hug your homies.
Yeah.
Like, men especially, I think, and they make this point on The Pit too. It's like, we tell young men, boys and young men especially, to suppress their feelings, to repress everything, to shove it down.
Yeah.
And then when they feel like they can't control anything, they lash out and they go to these alpha male bullshit manosphere podcasts.
They find the Andrew Tates of the world.
They find the Andrew Tates of the world, and that's where they get their connection. That's where they get their reassurance.
Yeah.
That's the community that they find, and then they end up doing some horrible shit. When girls are socialized very differently. Like, what was it? It's like men who get divorced mostly get remarried within a certain time period, but women who get divorced are less likely to get remarried.
Okay.
Not because they're ugly or, undesirable or whatever.
Right.
It's because they have more emotional connections to their friends.
Right.
And they can talk about shit.
Right.
Just I don't know. It's so horrible.
Yeah.
But it's also horrible to be a woman. You know what I mean?
Right. No.
I mean, America Ferrera's speech. I don't have any notes on America Ferrera's speech.
Yeah, because there's a lot of notes. She kind of gives her own notes.
It's so true, because as a woman, you can't be perceived as weak. You can't be perceived as too hard. You can't be perceived as too
soft,
or too much of a slut, or you can't
much of a prude.
Much of a prude. You can't wear too much makeup, but you can't wear no makeup. You have to be thin, but not that thin. But you can't want to be thin. You can be a mother, but don't talk about your kids so much. It's so fucking accurate, and it makes me crazy.
One of the things she says, I think, revolves around the concept of it's all contradictions.
It is absolutely 100% all contradictions.
And I think that is one of the great... It is... Honestly, in the last 10 to 15 years, it is one of the best monologues in a movie.
Absolutely.
Full stop. It is so good. It tells, and I've been on this podcast before saying that I love a piece of art that gives me a perspective of something I don't understand.
Yeah.
And also, usually when I hear something like that, I can relate to certain elements of it, and that helps me understand someone else's perspective. Mm-hmm. And that is... I feel like sometimes people, I'm not going to call it specific people, Republicans, specific people, that take those sorts of statements, and instead of understanding how they can relate to them and understand how that person feels,
which they probably do,
equally validating, but is different than their experience, sees it as like a competition with them about how I don't know, like kind of
how better or worse
they are
than that statement.
I find that just to be a really odd thing. Like, I don't know why we've made this into a competition, and I'm not saying that there isn't, that like the left isn't perfect, because we're definitely not. Like, no one hates leftists more than other leftists, but like at the same time, like I don't know why you hearing an awesome impassioned speech like that doesn't make you go, wow, that is like profoundly true, and why that can't coexist with your own experience. Like, I don't get it. Like, that's always been something that I see her speech, and she delivers it so well. It's America Ferrera, and I love her, and I just want to give her a hug.
She's fantastic.
She's phenomenal. And I don't know, like I thought it was empowering even to me as like Mr. Dude guy thing stuff. Alan, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm Alan. I don't know. But like, I don't know. It was impactful, and there are parts of it that I could relate to too. I mean, not to be like, and men also have it hard, but like at the same time, like we are also expected to be, providers, but not, like
patriarchy hurts everyone.
Patriarchy hurts everyone. That's exactly it.
That is I think that's the thesis of the movie. And
patriarchy does hurt everyone.
But we see that patriarchy hurts everyone from the female perspective in this movie.
Right.
But
and I don't have a problem with that.
Patriarchy is the thing that keeps men from connecting to other men, because if they do, they're seen as gay.
Right. It's true.
And God forbid they
Only
appear
if the balls touch.
And God forbid they appear gay or sensitive or too feminine.
Then they're weak.
Yeah, because then they're weak, which like
I'm very fortunate to have a father who was a guy who would like literally be okay with beating people up in high school because they were dicks.
Yeah.
While also being in choir and not being like, I grew up with a dad who was very like Alan, like very masculine, but not, but very like
didn't make it his whole personality.
And every night he would say, "I love you."
Yeah.
And wanted to give you a hug. Wanted to know what you were doing on. What happened to that? Where'd that guy go? No, but that was something that, and I think we've even talked about this on the podcast before.
Yeah.
But like the idea of that being unusual was something that was kind of a rude awakening for me.
Yeah.
Like that was unusual for me, and being like, wow, are men really this toxic? What the fuck?
They are.
It's crazy. But it's not like just like every dude's fault. It's just like you said, the patriarchy kind of built the system in, and that's what we've got to deal with. And unfortunately, not to make the Barbie movie about men, but the Barbie movie
the Barbie movie's about everybody.
It's about everybody, and some of it is disassembling and kind of laying bare what the patriarchy is.
Yeah.
And it does a good job of it.
And it doesn't have anything to do with horses.
Sure doesn't. God, I hope not.
I loved Ken's line was like, once I found out the patriarchy wasn't about horses, I kind of lost, I was like, why am I even interested in this
anymore?
Like, okay, Ken. If you want to be into horses, be into horses.
Yeah, be a brony if you want, I guess.
Be a horse boy. Be a cowboy. Go for it. But like, and that's the thing is I don't know. I feel like the patriarchy hurts fucking everybody. Mm-hmm. And I think it kind of ties into previous generations and the I don't know if I want to go down this rabbit hole, but
well, we can start.
The rate of abuse or the suck it up mentality.
Okay.
The like previous generations. I know my like our grandparents' generation was very
Barrett situation.
Was very like, my parents totally hit me and
right.
We dealt
with it. I turned out okay.
I turned out that whole mentality stems from the patriarchy and repressing a lot of emotions and I think in today's society I think our generation especially is really working to undo a lot of that damage.
Yeah.
So we don't pass it on to future generations like it was passed on to us.
Yeah.
Hopefully in the next couple generations, maybe the patriarchy will fall.
Right.
and we can have a Supreme Court of all women, and it'll be great.
Or at the bare minimum, just like a mix.
Just
like a proper mix of people.
Like a 5 to 4, 4 to 5 ratio instead of a 3 to 6 or a 2 to 7 or some shit like that. Anyway.
Yeah.
We need to expand the Supreme Court because 9 was based off the original 13 colonies.
That need to be updated about the
Everything
Supreme Court.
sucks.
Yeah.
Everything sucks. And then you die.
Yeah. Bury the boy. Bury the boy.
The scene, the penultimate scene with Ruth and Barbie.
Yeah.
And Barbie becoming a human. You know, she's like, it's not something like, what do you mean? It's not something that I had to ask for or something that I had to want. I just had to be.
Yeah.
Like, that hit me. I'm like, I'm not crying. You're crying.
Yeah. Also, like, Rhea Perlman, though. She did so good.
This, like, she had maybe, I don't know, 2 minutes of screen time.
Right.
5 minutes of screen time.
Maybe 5. Yeah, total.
And she kind of stole the show.
She did.
In her 3 scenes that she had.
Yeah.
Just fantastic.
Yeah.
And, you know, Barbie becomes a human and moves to the real world, and she gets out of the car in her Birkenstocks, her pink Birkenstocks, and she goes in and she gives her name, and this is tied. This is actually tied for my favorite.
Yes.
For my favorite last line of a movie ever. Handler, Barbie, and I'm here to see the gynecologist.
Yes.
End of movie.
She's got a vagina now.
She got a vagina.
Woo!
She's a human.
Or at least a vulva. We don't know. The gynecologist might find out that there might be not more than that.
Internal, but whatever. But
we know at least she's
her.
got the external part, and we appreciate that for her. We love that for her.
Is it funny that the other line also kind of references the fact that the character isn't female?
Which one is that?
Is the Some Like It Hot. Well, nobody's perfect.
Nope, nobody's perfect.
It's like, we can't get married because I'm a man.
I'm a man. Oh,
well,
man.
Nobody's perfect.
That needs to go on our list also of movies that we've both seen that is really good, but we need to just talk about.
We should rewatch. That's another one we should.
We need to really create. I don't know what we call that. Please write in the comments if you have an idea for what like that series is called, because it would be great. I don't know if it's like the daytime rerun or whatever it's called.
Something like
Doesn't
that.
matter. It would be really fun to have a couple of those rescreening. Yeah.
But
from the VHS. Yeah.
But yeah, should we rate this thing?
Oh yeah, we should rate
holy
this
shit.
Thing. Yeah. I am so very curious to hear what you think.
Go with 5s across the board.
I'm not gonna stop you because I genuinely loved this film. So I'm not going to tell you like, no, I need to dock it for something, because I don't think any part of it was badly done. You know what I mean? Like, I really genuinely thought it was pretty good across the board. So, all right, let's get this thing started. Production and design.
5. And I got through a little bit of the trivia after the movie before we started recording. Barbie is 23% larger than everything in Barbie Land to mimic the awkward disproportionate scale that real Barbies and Barbie activity sets are produced in.
Oh, that's phenomenal. No, that makes sense though, because it is weird.
She is
right.
Too large.
Too big for all her stuff.
Some of the stuff. Like her car.
Great.
Like the
No. I agree. I mean, if you think about production design, like production design is sort of a heavy lifter in our ratings, because it's like a mixture of, you know, the actual set design all the way down to cinematography to audio and visual to, you know, whatever. There's a lot of stuff in there. And like, I think the editing was great. I think that the visuals were great. Like, I mean, there was a lot of practical sets, which I think was massive in making it
such
feel
a big lift.
Yeah, you need it for what it is.
Absolutely.
You know? And I think they really nailed it. I would co-sign
Let's
a 5.
bring a Barbie dream house to life, and they fucking nailed
it. They did it. Yeah, even as a person who never really experienced Barbie dream houses, other than like seeing some friends that had them in the back of their closets, like it never really registered for me.
I am disappointed that they didn't do one of the ones with the elevator. because there were some that had elevators.
Who needs an elevator when you can just float down?
Well, yeah, but still, I also kind of like the big Barbie thing that I had was like a camper van. It was like a VW Bug, but it was also a camper van. It was really cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if my parents still have that.
Look, we're gonna have to do like a like if we had a Patreon.
I swear to God, I would go to my parents' house, find every scrap of Barbie shit in their attic.
If we had a Patreon launched, and would you watch
and
a
would
video
do an unboxing video, and we could relive my childhood trauma together?
I would do it again. Story rating
5.
I don't have notes.
There's literally no, like, other than the weird quantum mechanics of how the real world and Barbie world connect, but
they made it clear early on that we don't talk about that.
Right. Yeah. And we don't have to be curious about that.
Right.
It's a weird.
Don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Just let it go. It's fine.
Well, and like the girl has a connection to the Barbie,
right.
and the girl's connection to the Barbie. The Barbie's connection to the girl kind of,
intertwine. And they think about death if the girl does. It's a whole thing. Yeah.
It's a weird quantum relationship. Whatever.
Yeah. No.
She is both dead and alive at the Schrodinger's Whatever. Schrodinger's Barbie.
Schrodinger's Barbie.
Barbenheimer's Barbie. Barbenheimer's cat.
I mean, Barbie world is sort of a Schrodinger's Barbie world.
Yeah.
Like, it's all kind of there or not, depending on the situation.
Helen Mirren, explain it.
Yeah, please. Helen Mirren, come on our podcast.
Yes.
Performances. I don't have a note because the whole cast is phenomenal.
Again, I loved that there are 3 sex education alums.
Yeah, that's
in this
true.
movie. Shutigawa, Aaron Dinkus, and one of the Barbies.
Yeah.
Nobel Prize Barbie.
Everyone was perfect. Like there was no
Cena
part of
was perfect.
John
Alan
Cena showing up. Alan was perfect. Michael Cera, who is Michael Cera and sometimes is a goofball, he was perfect in this because it was exactly the right vibe.
Yeah.
Like no one sucked. No one was even not performing above par. Like Kate McKinnon as Weird Barbie, perfect. And everyone just got their shit together.
Even down to Gloria's husband, who is unnamed.
Right.
And only speaks bad white guy Spanish.
I honestly.
Good for him.
I honestly identify with him a lot.
You know what?
He's real world Alan.
Yeah,
real world Alan.
He is real world Alan.
I love that for him because I feel it deep in my soul.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, that was great. No, everyone was great. Also, can we talk about the fact that, and I said this early on and I misremembered it, America Ferrera isn't the single mom. She has a husband.
She has a husband.
Oh,
he's just
so
not talked about or mentioned that much.
Really in person most of the time, except for the very end. He's great.
There's one scene where he's by himself learning the word for ballpoint pen in Spanish.
And at the very end, he's in the car.
But yeah, so but even he's good. Like
a good dude.
5.
A good dude. Yeah. Even the little guy is a good dude. Yep. So, okay. We've got cultural impact. I think this movie was a 5 personally.
I wish this movie was a 5.
Oh, okay. Do you want to give it like a 4.5?
I was gonna go with a 4.
Okay.
Because I think a lot of the message has kind of gotten lost in the Barbenheimer
it definitely had a lot of hype that's I totally understand your logic on that. Like there was a lot of hype around the movie and there's a lot of like kind of surface level feminism sort of like baked into that, but the movie itself actually had a lot deeper kind of
absolutely
like, kind of topics it explored.
I wish it was a 5. Like I wish more people took this movie seriously,
took in the full text,
took in the whole meaning and like sat with it. I'm not saying that nobody did. Like I'm absolutely sure this movie resonated with every single and actually on a recent season of Love is Blind, I think it was season 7, one of the female contestants brought up the Barbie movie as being part of the reason she split from the LDS church.
Whoa.
Or like that's what made her more like
Right.
what awakened her
sure.
to
It is
feminist thought.
It is what dogma is to a lot of agnostics and atheists today for people that are feminist. Like it,
Yeah,
I can see it having this
I can
similar
see it
kind of,
having a
like not perfect, but it does a really good job of giving people like it gives people a point to understand and latch on to for like what people are talking about when they talk about feminism.
Yeah. I'd be willing to bump up to a 4.5.
4.5.
Yeah.
Okay. I can vibe with that.
Like honestly, I think anyone who commits violence against women needs to be kind of Clockwork Orange style, eyeballs open, watching this movie 24 hours a day until they apologize.
I will co-sign that.
But that's just me, and that's why I'm not president.
Right.
Or, in charge of anything important. But yeah, I like this and a couple other movies that I can't think of at the moment because it's late.
Yeah. No, I understand.
But yeah, I honestly,
right.
I'm kind of mad that it took me this long to watch it.
I know.
But I'm also glad because we have a little more time between its release and now to assess that cultural impact and
talk about it.
And be able to digest it a little more.
I think you're right.
And
I agree. I think that I think you're spot on with the point where it was like it got caught up in some hype.
Yeah.
But I think that a lot of people also did have a good takeaway from it, and I think that there wasn't a lot of negative takeaway.
Right.
It was just that it got caught up and didn't have as much takeaway as it could have had.
Right.
And
maybe this shouldn't have been a summer movie. Maybe this was like or like maybe Oppenheimer should have come out. Or I don't know, whatever.
Right. No, I hear ya.
I'm not a movie distributor. So.
Right. It just didn't need to be what it was, and
right.
I hear you on that totally. Okay, so that gives us a rating of 4.9.
Damn.
Yeah. So 4.9. It has its cohorts are Dirty Dancing.
Really?
Sorry to Bother You. Those are the other 4.9s on our list.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Which, honestly...
You know what?
I love when we have weirdly different ones that show up in the same band. It's so good.
The same ranking.
Above it at 5, we have Inside Out.
Yeah.
Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou? Snowpiercer, and Jaws are 5.0s.
Okay.
Which...
I'm okay with.
Fair. Those are super good.
Those are all really good.
4.8 below it. That is Coco.
Oh, yeah.
White Christmas.
Cute.
X-Men the first one. And Ex Machina.
Ooh.
I don't disagree with these numbers.
No.
I'm actually, honestly,
I'm A-okay with
toward
this.
the top of our list. I actually think our numbers are really good.
We have a pretty diverse crowd up there.
Yeah, and I think that if you want a good movie, like 4.7 to 5 on our list on the website.
Yeah.
Honestly, just those are all really fun movies.
Those are all the bangers.
If you can tolerate us, I think you'd love those movies.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was a delight. I'm so glad that you were able to watch that. That was a fun film to see.
This is our little semi break between spooky
Sci-fis.
season and Christmas movies.
Christmas movies. That's absolutely right.
Those are coming up. There are a couple that I'm really excited for Ian to watch.
Yeah, no, I'm excited, and we've got another. We just had a sci-fi spoof. We've got another sci-fi movie coming up, which I'm also very excited to watch.
Not a spoof.
It's British humor.
It's
so
British
do
humor.
what you
So
want
who
with
the
that.
fuck knows?
Yeah.
It could be a spoof.
All I know about it is it was in the background of a party I was at, and all I caught from that was that Alan Rickman was a robot, a sad robot, and that's all I need to know.
That's pretty much all you really need to know.
I'm stoked about it, and I do know that
Sam Rockwell,
yes, is in it.
Yeah.
So I'm in. I'm all in.
That'll be our second sci-fi movie with Alan Rickman and Sam Rockwell.
Oh my God.
That is weird.
That is weird. It's not a lot, but it's weird that it happened
I know.
twice.
That is weird. Anyway.
All right.
I guess since I started this, I'll close it out.
Sounds good.
Thank you for listening to Film School Slacker. We will see you next time. I am Megan.
I'm Ian.
Everything fell apart at the end.
We'll see you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Film School Slacker. Our graphic design is by Mitch Ransdell. Music by Ariel Shalom and Ziv Moran. Voiceover audio provided by Mike D and Janet Paoni. Learn more at filmschoolslacker.com.